Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the DFE. In the previous turns, we've seen some fierce fighting, especially over Alaska. It was almost painful to watch, but also interesting. So everyone is really reducing his numbers and his opponent's numbers. So let's see who survives this somehow. We'll go and continue with trying to advance a little bit with the Chinese to establish a more forward line of defense or a line of troops. So we don't get attacked too much from the Soviets. So basically we're just defending ourselves. Okay, enough from that. Let's hop into it. So let's start with the tech. I'm rolling for PGMs again, also LRM, again for Cam and for Top Gun. And the Soviet tech is again great as always. Again, 1 of 4. It's PGM this time. I don't think my tech will be great in this game here. Anyways, so slow but steady. What I'm gonna buy, we'll see that in a moment. Let me show you here. So I will buy 2 EGFs, Legion fighters, 2 filtratory, 2 paramilitary, 3 upgrades to aircrav. Unfortunately, the paint hasn't dried yet, so I had to take Soviet aircrav for that. So I'm upgrading 3 light infantry. I'm also building a medium bomber again and 2 missile patrol boats with my battle stars. I'm also upgrading a minor airbase to a major airbase, and I'm repairing 1 damage. All right, so let's hop into it. What we'll see here is a big attack on Novosibirsk, and indicated by the yellow arrows. We will also try to disturb a little bit our Soviet enemies. Okay, so the first big thing here to do will be attacking Novosibirsk. I already prepared the dice on the battle board, so what is gonna happen here? Basically, we will move this task force here from North Korea to Novosibirsk and move a lot of the air force from Guangxi. It's gonna fly to Zhejiang, P-16, North Korea, Vladivostok, and with one additional movement from the airbase back to North Korea. So that about the slow movers. Here we can see the units from the task forces, and I will bring you to the battle board in a moment. All right, so here's what it looks like. We have in total, in the end, on the attacking side, 1 SP artillery, trying to use CAM, 2 field artillery, also light infantry, 2 of them. We have 5 early gen fighters. We've got 2 mechanized infantry that's supported because it's in mountains. It's only 3, not 4. Supported by 1 tech helo with CAS. We also have 4 medium bombers, 1 next gen ABT, 1 fighter, and 1 attack helo providing CAS. On the defending side, we have 1 SAM firing 3 at 2. We've got 1 SP artillery firing CAM, plus 6 paramilitary at 2 and 2 early gen ABTs at 2, plus 1 MBT at a 3. Let's not make it too long here. That's the reason why I didn't brought units. Well, you know what? I think it's better to bring those over here real quick. So that's this guy, the artillery, MBTs, 5 paramilitary, and the SAM. And for the Chinese, it will be medium bombers. Hilo. A lot of early gens. They only have a movement of 1 left, but that's fine. Another early gen. Regular fighter. A Sam that will retreat later. Free light infantry. I'm not sure if I said, or if I told my opponent I'm going to take 2 or 3, and I think it was 2, so let's stay with 2. Sorry, that's the wrong task force I took there. That's the reason. Sorry for that. So 2 light infantry, 2 field artillery, two SP artillery. Obviously, I forgot 2 dice there, so good that I brought them along here to the battleboard. Otherwise, I would have forgotten them. The 2 mechs, they're up here. And the next gen MBT. All right, so let's start with some rolling. We have the first strikes from the defender, so that's 3 out of 2. We are not also in air combat because there's no air targets for me. So no hits from the Sam, that's great. Besides that, 2 cam hits from his artillery. Okay, it was a cam hit, obviously. So all my units go down on 1. So my land units, it's not that much. It's just the mechanized. The the light infantry is already down 1. Okay, so my first strikes. I've got 4 out of 2. That's a big nothing. To care my dice tray is falling off. And 4 out of 1. Nope, nothing here. So the artillery misses all along. That's really unfortunate. But okay. Okay. 2 light infantry. Nothing. 2 mechanized at a 2. 1 hit. So that's 1 general hit. I'll mark that down here. Five at 3, the early shot. So that's 1 hit from that 1. So another general hit. The next gen AT misses. Oh man. 4 out of 5, the medium bombers. 1 more hit. Fighter is a black, and the attack helo is a yellow. Okay, so the attack helo has a target select on 1. That's gonna be the MBT. And the fighter is another general hit. So we've got 5 general hits and 1 target select hit. Okay, so let's go with the 8 on 2. They miss all along. Great. And the MBT at a 4. He gets a hit, but it's not a target select, so it will be a light infantry. Check that. It's gonna be my 1 field artillery. Yeah. Okay. So we've got 4 general hits. He had his cast order. 1 second. So he wants to lose the SAM first, the expiatory second, and 2 paramilitary. So he's got 4 paramilitary left, and 2 early gen MBTs. Okay, let's continue here. So this guy retires the SAM. Okay, we're going with 2 at 1, nothing, 2 at 2. Oh, 1 hit. So that's 1 general, cool. For the mechanized, 5 at 3, the early gen fighters. No hits there. The medium bombers are at 4, and the green one is the medium bombers are at 5, and the green one is the next gen MBT at 4. So 1 medium bomber hits, that's the second hit. And now we've got black for the fighter and green for the attack hero. Both at a 6. All right, 2 hits from my side against the 6 units. So he's got 6 at a 2. That's another hit. Oh, this is gonna be another field artillery. That's 1 here. Okay, so again, 2 paramilitary down. So it's got 2 paramilitary and 2 early gen MBTs. So 2 light infantry at a 1, nothing. 2 mechs at a 2. Another hit. Oh, those mechs really pay off. 5 at a 3. The early gens. That's a second hit. That's a 2. I need 4 hits here. The 4 medium bombers and the 5 and the yellow one is the next gen MBT at a 4. Next gen MBT hits at a 4 and another medium bomber hits. So we've got our 4 hits. That's great. And just for the overkill, there's black for the fighter and green for the healer. And yeah, the healer would have hit. Okay, cool. So the Soviets defend with 4 A2. Nothing. Okay. So I'm taking these guys off. So basically what's left in Vladivostok now: 2 light infantry, 2 mechanized, 1 next gen MBT, 2 field artillery, 2 SP artillery, 1 SAM, and 1 attack helo who's going to combat land there. So the rest is going to fly back to North Korea. So the rest of the slow movers. So it's going to be 5 early gen fighters, 1 regular fighter flying to North Korea, and the attack bomber, the medium bombers will fly another way. All right, so because we're starting the non-combat already, let's just do what I just told you. And hope my kids won't wake up too early, because right now Daddy's got to play. Okay, so that's 5 early gen fighters in North Korea. The Soviet task force is down, the former task force Kamchatka. I'm also bringing the regular fighter to North Korea. Attack helo is going to land here. He's going to come back to the army card, to the task force marker. I don't know if you can see it right now. Yeah, you can see it, okay. 2 max, 2 light infantry, 1 early gen, 1 SAM, 2 SP artillery. Oh, that's quite a fossil. Love it. Okay. The 4 medium bombers. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 movement left. So they will fly back 1, 2, 3, and 4 to Guangxi. Trying not to lose them too fast. All right, so besides that, non-combat, I will bring in some subs to the Soviets. So 1 SSK will move from P28, 1, 2, 3, and 4 to the Kuril Islands. In P9, 1 SSK will move from here, from P16, 1, 2, 3, and 4 to P4 off the coast of southern Kamchatka. All right, I'm also gonna move this SSN back to the Navy, to the big Navy here. Let's hope it's still recording, but I've got a new phone here, so yeah, it's looking good. Not like the previous time where I had to film everything again and again and again. 1 second here. All right. Besides that, I will move in 1 light infantry from southern Yunnan to Guangxi. 1 light infantry from Guangxi will airlift this guy here to eastern Xinjiang, right up here. I will also bring in 1 early gen from Shanghai to eastern Xinjiang. So 1, 2. I will bring in the ASF 1 to Shanghai. Early gen will fly 1, 2, 3. Another early gen that was in the season. I don't know why it's not there anymore. Maybe I took him as a mistake. So I had 5 early gen fighters. I think it's this guy here, yeah. So he will fly 1, 2, 3, and 4 to eastern Xinjiang. My airborne will stay right here where it is. Oh, the Marine will take the amphibious assault ship and, oh no, he's gonna sea lift. I think that's, no, amphibious assault ship up to Zhejiang. Sorry for that, guys. And also 1 paramilitary from southern Manchuria will go to central Manchuria. Okay, that's fine. All right. So let me check this real quick here. But that's looking good. Yeah. Okay. So to place my Chinese spy, I bought 2 early gen fighters. So these guys will go to Guangxi. So they will join the cut here. My medium bomber will be built in Shanghai. The 2 missile patrol boats will go P28. 2 featatory will be built in Eastern Xinjiang. 2 paramilitary will be built in Western Xinjiang, so that's a total of 4 there. And the 3 upgrades for the light infantry will be 1 light infantry here. So I'm gonna replace this guy with an air cav. 1 air cav will come here and be upgraded from him. And 1 air cav will go here. So that's this guy. There we go. Okay. Besides that, I upgraded with battle stars. One air base. So that's the one in Eastern Xinjiang. All right. And I repaired 1 damage from what the Soviets did to me. Okay. So that's what's left up here in Guangxi. We can also see the forces in North Korea, and we're collecting money. So we're collecting 11 from our base income. Let's bring it up here. So that's 11, plus 2 for North Korea, plus 2 for South Korea, plus 2 for Vladivostok. So that's 17. Plus 3 for the season P28 out of Taiwan, and plus 3 for P16, free of enemy vessels. Okay, I also collected only 1 battle star. Yeah, it's 1 battle star. So let's just take this guy. And that's it. All right. So I'm handing it over to the Soviets. Let's see what they will do. And to the War Doctor. Thank you very much for watching me, and have a great day.